Welcome back, Super Weekers. Fisho and I are joined by Alliance's mid laner Frog to talk about that victory, which gives them the only perfect record in the Super Week. The dream is alive. Frog, and a very good job from you guys here versus Gambit. Take me back to the start and what you really wanted to get in picks and bans.
So obviously Kassadin is our first priority no matter what, but almost everybody bans it. And then our second priority was Lulu, and they didn't ban it, so we basically just went for it because it's a really, really strong pick right now.
And what about this Draven pick? It was banned yesterday against Tab, so Kassadin was actually left open. This time around he got it. Tell me about Draven.
He actually likes to play Draven a lot because it's a really good champion. He's solo queue and he thinks it's fun to play. And so he basically just wanted to go for it because usually Edward and Genji is playing quite passive. So you can get up the stacks and like you basically just need one kill and then it counts like as 4 or 5 kills if you have enough stacks, and it's really good.
And how do you feel it is then to play with Draven? If you have Lulu mid, for instance, or do you more prefer Caitlyn as more standard AD carry? What do you prefer as a team?
Personally, when we have Lulu, we would prefer to have Draven. That's also why we went for it this game, because it's really, really strong. And Draven can put out so much damage with the Lulu ultimate because he can't die.
Tell me about their picks as well, because they immediately locked in the Wukong and the Sivir, and we know that you guys like to run that in combination with that Aurelia and Lulu even. Did you have to change your plan when they went for that?
No, we had a pretty solid plan, and we didn't even plan on picking those champions. And Draven actually does really well against Sivir as well. So it's not really too much we were worried about, but they ended up with a really strong teamfight comp that was actually stronger than ours, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. In that early game, very strong teamfights from Gambit, and we actually have a nice example of one of those.
Yeah, if we bring up the replay, it's from the 24-minute mark at Dragon. You guys go in for the team fight after Shug actually stole the Dragon. And we have Wicked, he's going to teleport in, start the fight. And if you can just talk me through what's going wrong for you guys, because you actually end up losing the fight.
Yeah, so here Shug basically stole the Dragon. And then we wanted to back out, but we see a lot of them are getting really low. Wicked is in a really good position. Darian is taking a lot of damage. So I tell Wicked to jump in. And then I'm going to Lulu ultimate on top of him, and then we're going to try to teamfight. So that's what's going to happen now. And then basically, Kayle is running right at us and just popping her own ultimate, and we blow way too many cooldowns on her. Right now we have 3 or 4 people focusing only the ultimate, and he flashes out. And that basically makes him win the teamfight here. And that's basically how it went. We only went for the teamfight because we thought we were stronger after we stole the Dragon, because they had a few people that was low.
And we actually also saw Shug jumping in there, kicking Sivir back to you guys, but nobody really changed towards her to start attacking her. Communication in teamfights, who's running that? Because we saw yesterday, all of you guys, you were just yelling out targets. Do you feel like it's maybe not working too well communication-wise, or do you like it that way?
I think it works really well. The only problem is Shug doesn't talk a lot. So like he might or might not have called that he was kicking Sivir into the team. But usually he doesn't talk a lot, so we don't really, like he's not like really, really loud person that's like, will shout like Aranea, that's like, okay, he's actually like, something is going on here, right? You need to focus on that. He's not that kind of person. So I think it's us, we have to like be more aware of what he's actually doing on Lee Sin and which targets he wants to go for.
So you guys, obviously, this fight, Kayle was already super big. Tell me a little bit about the evolution of the game and your ultimate versus Kayle's ultimate, and how strong it was at which point, and when you were able to grab the game back in your favor.
So I think Lulu ultimate is more effective because it's way easier to use than the Kayle ultimate. Kayle ultimate, if you time it really well, it can be stronger than the Lulu ultimate, as it can absorb way more damage. But that's the Lulu ultimate, where it's also a huge knock-up. So I would say it's pretty even with those 2 champions. The only thing Lulu has is like you can double Q when you have the picks on one guy. And that's really, really strong because it can hit multiple targets, whereas Kayle can only hit one target with her Q. And since Kayle is nerfed this patch, like actually pretty big nerf to her Q, like I feel Lulu is stronger.
And now if you guys going 4-0 this Super Week, everything is looking great, playing so well. How far can you guys take it here? Have you really found the playstyle for Alliance to show that you can be a top team in Europe, or do you feel there's still some issues you need to sort?
We still have a lot of problems, and you saw it this game as well. Like we actually pretty much lost till we caught out Diamond and we got a Baron off of it. And then we basically had TP as well, which could put down some pressure so we could keep splitting them off. But I don't think we were supposed to win this game. Like they pretty much had it in the back.
So tell me then about the final moment. What was it was going through your head? Was it 4-0 the dream, or was it, yes, my super team is actually coming together?
It was 4-0, definitely. But, like, the only thing that's like been going really bad for us was like the first Super Week was like 0-4, and we were like 6-10 before the Super Week, so we're going 4 now. So it's like keeping up with like even uneven weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. Good job. Congratulations once again. And now we're going to flash back over to Joe and QuickShot for Game 2.